Audio is half video, and if your video has voiceover, you need a good mic. Does the Blue Yeti fit that bill? Well, let's find out. This video is brought to you by Amazing Music Tracks. License hundreds of royalty-free tracks for your videos, films, and more, including the music in this video. Check the description for a link and a 10% off discount. To begin with, let's break down the design. The Blue Yeti comes in a number of colors. I got mine in the standard silver, but there is plenty of cosmetic options to fit your tastes. The mic is built quite durably and is quite heavy as well at 1.2 pounds. On the side are the connections for the included stand, but you can also remove that stand and connect to a standard mic stand or boom arm with the screw on the bottom, like I have. Also on the bottom is a headphone jack and a connection for the USB cable. Up front is the volume control for the headphones and a mute button, as well as the blue logo. The mute button has a red LED that's turned on when the microphone is connected, and that flashes on and off when the mic is muted. On the back is the gain control and the polar pattern selection knob, which brings us to my only real complaint about the design. I wish the gain control for the microphone was on the front. I don't use the headphone jack on the microphone since it's a bit inconvenient, so I have no need for the headphone volume control. Anytime you use the mic at a different angle or distance than normal, you'll need to adjust the gain, so it would have been nice to have it much more accessible. While we're on the subject of knobs, let's talk about the microphone capsule. To begin with, it has three selectable polar patterns: cardioid, omnidirectional, and bidirectional, or figure 8. The capsule itself is a large diaphragm condenser, which makes it perfect for recording vocals and voiceover. Of course, there is the downside that the extra sensitivity of the mic makes it more susceptible to picking up background noise. I do have to rant briefly about the polar patterns on the microphone. Having a selectable polar pattern is nice, but 90% of people are only going to be using the cardioid pattern. Unless you intend to record multiple people with a single mic, or use the mic as a secondary mic while recording an instrument or vocals, you're probably never going to use the other patterns. The fact that it's a USB mic means you're probably not going to use it with other mics while recording instruments, so the added polar patterns just don't seem incredibly useful. With that rant out of the way, how does the microphone actually fare recording vocals or instruments? Well, I can't sing, so you'll have to bear with my instrument playing for this test. First the guitar, then the mandolin. I won't share my own opinion since I don't want to alter your thoughts on the sound quality, so I will let those tests stand on their own. As for the sound of the mic for voiceovers, well, you've been hearing it this entire video. I like the sound, and the microphone behaves like pretty much any other large diaphragm condenser mic in terms of frequency and dynamics response. Now the real question is, would I recommend this mic? And the answer is a bit complicated, and it depends on what you intend to use the mic for. If you're a musician or vocalist who wants to record music, I recommend passing on this mic. It will work, but your options will be very limited. For not much more, you can get an XLR microphone and a stereo interface, which will allow you to record directly into a DAW like Pro Tools, which I should add can't be done with the Yeti without a software hack. You'll also have more options to add different types of mics for different recordings, as well as record multiple instruments together or record an instrument with multiple mics in the future. If you want to record voiceovers or YouTube videos, then this option becomes a lot more reasonable. It's cheaper than a dedicated XLR microphone and interface, and while it will limit you if you want to record more than just your voice in the future, you're less likely to go that route compared to a musician. So if you're fine with the limitations of a USB mic, then go ahead and pick this up, and I don't think you'll be disappointed. Anyway, that's it for this video. If this video was useful, if it helped you to decide whether or not you want to pick up a Blue Yeti, hit that like button. If not, feel free to hit the dislike button. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those down in the comment section below. And if you want to see more videos like this, please hit that subscribe button.